Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cremona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Serginho. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Azar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cremona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Moran. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rivaldo!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Moran. And this is Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Rivaldo. Cremona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Petzela getting this one clear. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Serginho. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Batistuta! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
Hazard really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Petzela. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both... It's a mighty effort! Cleared without hesitation. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Rivaldo. And he shoots!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Petzela. Quality ball. And it's played forward. Veron really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he was alert to it. Yaya Toure. Rivaldo looking to be a menace in the final third. Great vision. It's played through for him. Aldero claims comfortably. Veron being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
It's a promising position. Good ball, good take. And here's Batistuta. Played out wide. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely spread. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Veron. Serginho. And they can counter here. And this is Vardy. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cafu. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on goal. Now, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 38.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero 8. Il numero 18.
That's really well cleared. Cafu. And here's Batistuta. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And here's the chance to counter. Maldini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Vieira. Here's Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Petzela makes the interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cremona finding their passes. Now it's Baron.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yaya Toure. No, that's been intercepted. Terracciano. And here's Vardy. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, that was vital. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. This looks promising. Now there goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Luis Suarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Picked out brilliantly. And here's Forlan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Luis Suarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Toure spots it and intercepts. Opts for safety, spread out to the left. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! Oh no, what has happened here? Gerrard. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a goal kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out of play for a throw. Lahm. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. Maldini cuts it out. Almost half an hour in now. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. No, he's going to be disappointed with that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. And that's a... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. And it's Sergi. And here's Suarez. Oh, nice touch. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have
There
it.
will be 1 minute
Oh, good
added
read.
time.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. And here's Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Some resolute defending there. Gerrard. And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard on 2 now and looking for 3. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Yaya Toure. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's Fulham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's being shifted off.
Oh, really well played.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sergi. And it's Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence, and the shot's on here. And that was very necessary. And they've got a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Fulham! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Foot in. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Veron. Driving forward. Drive, and they're on! They've done it! result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Number 8.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Forlan, and the shots! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 9.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a promising
That was
position.
lovely, that.
The ball's gone astray. Sergi. Now that's well seen too. And now the breakaway. There's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Might be danger here. Chance! Sticks it away! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Forlan voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.